One of the cool things about this place is the number of cars that come through the door. So this is clearly a shell of an FC, and going to someone to put FD running gear in it. Got DDI here inspecting the bodywork.
It's good. It's not going anywhere. No.
What do you reckon of those Ford wheels on there?
Pretty gangster, eh? Reminds me of 80s Mustang.
Not bad. Stitch welded everywhere. Got all the odds and ends for a fun drift car. Homologated cage, hydro, kill switch, brake bias. The seats just doesn't have a windscreen.
Are those filming things? Oh no, they're lightsabers. Oh, you're gonna have a lightsaber fight. Yeah. Alright.
Super light.
Yeah, that's feeling a lot better. Like if I get our quality control manager over here to come over and run his hand on it.
Yeah.
Can you touch it? Touch it, touch it.
Good, huh?
Touch it, touch it. That's enough, not too long.
Get it all sorts like that.
Listen to this guy.
Stands for all the ball games.
So since these bad boys have sold, we're chucking the other set of my work wheels on. That is quite the conundrum. Because only one side's got the 5-stud hubs, this one's still got the 4x110. So luckily Jace has got some backup ones.
Blair's got 8 stud pins on his car currently, so
Yeah, you're not wrong.
may as well put 6 stud wheels.
So you need an adapter.
Then adapter from 6 stud to 8 stud back to 4 stud to then 5 stud.
Jace just happens to have one.
Yeah, but
I can go on with it.
Alright, so these coming along nicely. A few more layers, a few more coats, a few more sands, and she'll be good.
A few more sands.
Just a few.
is it a Lambo?
So what's going on?
Oh, just putting a few more things in my storage vehicle. If I can make it fit.
But why is it so important to take this and put it in your wagon today?
Oh yes, might be going for a little road trip. Give it a test one, go. Good. Do it again.
hell, Max, what are you trying to do? That's enough. Get out.
Can I look at the video?
It's a bit wet, so as you see, Jason did give the car a clean, but it's oh yeah, well pointed out, bud. It looks like it's dried. Look at that, it's dried the road. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Alright, so that's that done. As Blair said earlier, the wagon looks like it's going down to the South Island for paint, so we'll need to make sure that only what needs to be painted is in there. Is that right?
Yep.
So that could be any time in the next few weeks, eh?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so it's been more than a few weeks, you could say, which means one thing.
Yes.
Yep, wagon is back and it's painted, and I don't know, sorry for this being black and white, but we had to do something dramatic to reveal the colour.
Yeah.
So I guess Blair, we'll leave it to you. Do you have anything you want to say about the paint?
Yeah, the paint's, you know, something I put a lot of thought and energy into. I wanted a colour that was reflective of the period the cars were built in and what they looked like in the 70s, but I also wanted a colour that would hold its own under artificial lighting or bright light. So I wanted it to be period, but also if it did happen to be under some bright light or nice sun, I wanted it to also be able to pop or surprise people that, hey, is that the same colour that I saw yesterday? You know, huge thanks to everyone who put time and effort into doing it. You know who you are, and yeah, here it is.
Do you want to reveal the colour with your magic fingers there, Blair?
No worries, mate. Let's get them warmed up and then bang. It's a pretty unique green. The channel will do a merch drop for anyone who can actually confirm what green it is and from what car it is from. Corey has kindly offered some free merchandise for someone who can confirm what it is that did not already know in the first place. That's got a 30-day expiry on that offer from release of video.
So as Blair said, this paint has got quite a bit of depth as far as it's relatively flat and period-ish. In the I guess in the dark, you can see it's kind of like a military green almost. Still relatively unique kind of green. As soon as this hits artificial light, however, the kind of the pearl that's in the paint pops. It's like
a Botox effect.
A Botox effect. Yep, that's true. So it obviously didn't come back complete like this, and we are a couple of weeks into the future from when it came back, so I guess we'll flip back to when it did first arrive and we're putting it all back together. Obviously there's still some parts of the build that Blair's going to keep close to his chest for now. It also gives him the flexibility to change his mind, which we all do.
So to explain things, this part here is a steel apron, I believe it's called. Yeah, this part's pretty cool. Big thanks to Az. He's been really helpful with piecing this car together actually. Really helpful. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks Az. This here, this is a piece from Andy Duffin, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, Andy is really helpful actually as well. But I sort of refer to it as a works team type spoiler. So the early 70s Mazdas, when they raced, they would run this type of aero, works type team style. Look, real happy with how it's progressing. Yeah, huge thanks to Jason, Andrew, Corey, Shane, James, Sanj, Tia, all those people. Thanks for putting up with it. But yeah, we'll get it done now in your lives shortly, so you can move on with your own problems. It's heading in a direction that's a little bit different, not crazy different, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a slightly different flavour to what you might expect. Yeah, hopefully people can enjoy it as much as I enjoy it.